It's Friday. Sun's out. Sun's out, buns out. So pretty good day. I have no idea. It just come to me. It's a gift.
It's a gift and a curse. Did you guys ever watch that show, Monk?
It is.
Huh? You ready?
I'm ready. Let's roll.
All right, guys. Good morning. It's Friday. Happy Friday, May 23rd. We got 3 lessons lined up with Uncle G. Lesson 8, 9, and 10. Let's go.
Let me turn mine
All
on.
week.
What's this? What is all this? There we go.
The great salespeople are obsessed. They're maniacs about selling as an art. They're interested. They're consumed with this concept of selling as something you learn, a strategy, a technique, a technology, something that can be educated. Look, salespeople, particularly the great ones, are not born. They're made and educated. Selling is not something that just happened to these people, but selling, becoming great at it, actually involves steps and processes and learning and education. Selling can be learned regardless of your personality type. And regardless of your personality type, you can improve on it. That's how you get great and not good. The greats are obsessed with this thing called selling, convincing, persuading, promoting, marketing. They're obsessed with this as an art, trying to improve their ability to get known in the marketplace, their customer interactions, and how effective they are. Get great. Great salespeople never depend on the economy for their results. They depend and trust on their actions, not even their talent. They trust their actions only. Great salespeople don't rely on economic conditions. The windfalls, they don't rely on the good times, and they certainly don't blame the bad times. Look, great salespeople create economies. They create their own economy. They don't rely on the economy they live in. Instead, they elect to create one. The greats understand that economic conditions swing back and forth. They're good, they're bad. What they want to trust is only their actions. It's the weak salespeople that rely on the economy, that rely on conditions. The greats rely on nothing but their abilities and their actions. Great salespeople surround themselves with overachievers and greatness and exceptionalism, and they make little time for others. That's right. Sounds harsh? It is. Look, you want to be great? You got to avoid good. You want to be exceptional? You have to avoid average. You got to stay away from it. You got to treat it like it's the plague. If you want to be a great performer, you have to literally push away average performers and not accept average performances. Overachievers, the greats, they're going to show up early. They're going to stay late. They're going to go the extra mile. They're going to make that extra sales call. They're going to do the things they're uncomfortable with. They're going to organize activities so that they can take advantage of the opportunity to be great. They're going to be relentless with their battle plans. And anything average, they're going to puke out. They're going to get rid of. They're going to discard like it's the plague. Be great. Don't be average.
Yeah.
Hey,
Sounds like the crab story, Izzy. Right? What's the crab story? You tell it best.
so when someone tries to get out of the hole, there's always another one tugging them back in.
Yeah, right. That average, right? Oh.
Yeah. 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 And it's a death trap because you don't even know you're in it. You don't even know you're in a hole being average. You know? Yeah, you know?
There. Just down there fucking fighting for space with everybody else, right?
Yeah. Yeah. You got to get loose, get out there. Yeah. It's It's free to do. Anyone can do it. Yeah. So use your marketing. Use your marketing to get out there, show people, you know, you're not average. You're above average. You wanna start attracting people to your sphere. Use it to attract the people that you want to work with. Use it to show that you're all about excellence and going above the bar, above and beyond the call of duty, right? Show them how you want to, you know, work with the best only, right? That here at SBG, you know, we're calling all these subcontractors to work with us, and we're pulling out the weeds, but we're keeping the best of the best, the cream of the crop, right? So that's who we want to work with. That's who we want to attract. So use your marketing to get out and get that message out there. Don't be shy. Don't be afraid, and get them. Let's go.
Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Let's see.
Any projects?
And I'm staring at a board full of red. I think it's fitting that we picked red for our projects, because it's like every day it's red alert, red alert, red alert. Actually, we worked on Parkside West quite a bit yesterday. We got it pretty well wrapped, other than underground, which
Drum roll.
so he's on. He'll be here Tuesday morning, but he is going to spend the weekend putting together an estimate for the underground. Talked to Steve Silva yesterday and told him what I was doing, and he's like, okay, yeah, let's go. So you know, had another conversation with David Soto yesterday, and he may be looping us into consulting for Granite Construction on some large federal projects. So, I mean, it's just like stack, 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 stack. So, what else we do? We banged out a couple of jobs for our buddy over at Arrow, and yeah. What else is going on? Let's see, Kmart Petaluma's coming back around, as well as Walmart Santa Clara. Somehow that one's coming back around. Aaron and I are going up on Tuesday to look at the Butano Canyon restoration project.
Butano.
Let's see, I met with the new guy over at Arroyo yesterday. I like him. He's good. He just very straightforward, knows exactly what construction looks like, and doesn't like to do paperwork. So he's my kind of guy. What else we got going? All right. I think
Ongoing stuff with projects that are happening, stuff that no one really knows about, but we got the Black Locust approved
Black Locust
for Tracy Bedbridges. and I used AI to do it.
There you
Going
go.
back, I put a loom in the Dropbox, Izzy, about how I did it, and so it's in there.
Okay, check it out.
Grok, basically, this building official wouldn't accept Black Locust. They wanted some sort of testing data. So I asked Grok the question, just said, hey, you know, can you tell me if there's any data on this? And she found the USDA that has the University of Mississippi testing results for Black Locust. So I snipped that, threw it in there, and they were when you kind of like give what they want, they don't really, you're never gonna get like a, oh yeah, good job. That's exactly what I needed. You're gonna get a little curmudgeon-y, disgruntled, well, okay, and that's about as good as you can call that a win right there.
That's it, man.
I'll allow it.
That stamp goes on the plan sheet. That's the fucking win.
That's all that matters. Yeah. So don't expect any medal or badges. You know what I mean? It's just
Here.
There you go.
Pat on the back. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I mean, two professional engineers for 6 weeks have been battling over this, and Aaron solved it with Grok.
That's awesome.
So there you go, right?
In 5 minutes.
Yeah. So power of AI, man. Embrace it or get left behind.
Most of the time was me clicking the link from Grok to go and download the manual. Grok solved the problem in 4 seconds, you know?
And in doing so, you got us a week on Parkside.
Oh, yeah. You know, I used, and Wells was told, asked me to carry the ball on getting that wood approved, both finding the substitute. And he said, if we can do that, then he'll give us another week on Parkside, which we have now. So that was
Which we needed.
a lot of, so there, that's another thing. A lot of this stuff is negotiable. Like Sean talks about it a lot. There's everything's negotiable in some way, unless it's not, but it's worth asking, you know?
Yeah.
And asking the questions gets you in that territory, like Grant talks about, where you're on texting terms with people, and that makes you feel, I don't know if it's more like a friend or like a real person to them, but you're not just a name on an email chain. You become a real person to them, and that's how you build that rapport. And these people then want to work with you, you know?
Yeah. Well, I think you hit it. I mean, the psychology of somebody giving you their personal connection on that cell phone. Like
Yeah.
that's in today's terms, that's like giving somebody the key to your house. You're like, hey, yeah, come over anytime you want. Let yourself in.
These
Right.
guys see me when I get an email from someone, I'll go, oh, I got him. And their cell phone number's on there.
Yeah.
And then that, I've talked about it before, just immediately gets plugged into my phone, because even if you think you won't call them, there's gonna be a time where you're walking around, you're not at your computer, and you might have to call that person, whether it be an asphalt plant, some obscure engineer, some random project engineer for a company, the accounting department, whatever it is, just plug everyone in, you know?
Mm.
Good times.
Yeah.
Then, our buddy, Marco Lissak is probably coming in today to go over schedule values, submittals for Nicene Marks. We're in the process of kind of getting that process going and ordering these $200,000 precast restrooms for that job, which the whole schedule is predicated on that process of getting these things manufactured, approved, and sent, you know.
Wow.
The work itself is like a couple days.
Yeah. There's a couple of days of work, and then there's 6 months of waiting for toilets to show up.
You got this grand plan set, and you go out there, and it's a dirt parking lot with little wood parking stall, like flush boards and some wood bollards, and they're like, yeah, you know, that can go, like, that thing can go anywhere in here, just kind of make it work. So
I love working for the parks. They're so chill. So you got to be chill to work at the park in the first place, right? Just
Yeah.
want to hang out and
Until
stand
the
around in
salamander-
the
until the
redwoods.
salamander and the wood rat are in danger.
Yeah, danger.
the dusky-footed wood rat.
One other thing I want to touch on is, Grant says it a lot, Brandon says it a lot. It's, be uncomfortable. Like, if you're not in a state of discomfort, then you're not growing, because every time you are trying something new, you're going to be uncomfortable. So if you find yourself totally chill every day, you might want to refocus on your goals.
Yep.
All right, guys. Well, I appreciate it, and we'll see you all on Monday. Monday. Oh yeah, Izzy, we're working Monday, so I'm assuming you are too.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And I'll touch base later today, but tomorrow's meeting, we might need to push it or cancel it depending on what everybody's got going on. All right.
Yeah. Let's cancel it. I'll be in Visalia at a graduation.
Okay. Yeah, we'll cancel tomorrow's meeting because I gotta go help my dad move his stuff.
Okay.
I'll see you on Monday.
See you guys.
Bye.